One of the less surprising developments in the unfolding mystery of the assassination of Haitian President Jovenel Moïse is the central role of Miami in the whole story. Miami has all the ingredients required for a nexus of mayhem. Several exiled communities, dreaming and scheming about a return to power in their home countries, a ready supply of military veterans with Latin American and Caribbean experience from U.S. Southern Command, headquartered in Doral, and a long history of corrupt, ethnically driven local politics to provide a permissive environment. Narco dollars from the cocaine trade have historically served as the connective tissue and lubricant between these three pillars. In her book on Miami, author Joan Didion wrote that its exiles were under a collective spell, an occult enchantment from that febrile complex of resentments and revenges and idealizations and taboos which renders exile so potent an organizing principle. The urban sprawl that runs up the coast from Miami to Fort Lauderdale to West Palm Beach is home to the diaspora of most Latin American states, but the three most significant and active communities today are Cuban, Venezuelan and Haitian. The Cubans have traditionally been based in Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami. A few miles to the north is the densely packed neighborhood of Little Haiti. The Miami Venezuelans are more dispersed, but the biggest concentration is in Doral. It's the exile headquarters of the world, said Annie-Louise Bardach, who reported extensively on the city for her book Cuba Confidential, Love and Vengeance in Miami and Havana. It's because Florida is a peninsula that is basically a dagger cutting into the Caribbean and aimed at Latin America. The exiled communities, Bardach said, operate almost like autonomous countries, with their own internal governance, their political machines, their own radio stations and newspapers. It's a hotbed, people aching for their homeland, she said. They are all governments in waiting, and they all think they are about to take power next week. Each of the exiled communities inevitably has its own relationship with U.S. intelligence, and their aspirations have played a role in U.S. foreign policy. The city's Haitian community has historically had less clout, but it has been a major force in Haitian affairs, while helping drive the demand for the security companies that have sprouted up across South Florida. The long-standing precarious nature of Haiti's security environment is such that Haitian elites have long relied upon private security firms to ensure their own personal security, said Jenna Ben Yehuda, a former Haiti analyst at the U.S. State Department, and now president of the Truman National Security Project. The presence of private security has been pervasive throughout Haiti for decades, probably exceeding the number of Haitian National Police officers.